pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Commissioner, give us a chance to get up.
Yeah. Y'all better be awake when I get up.
All right, next, discuss the possible action to set a new proposed tax rate and schedule 2 public hearings.
Thank you, Juanita.
Motion to set the tax rate at .5037.
That regular rate?
Nope. .5037.
That would be 1 cent less than
2 cents.
2 cents.
That's,
What are the results of that, Matt?
the results of that, you would still technically be structurally balanced. However, that is not going to leave our economic stabilization fund or unassigned at 60 days. It's going to drop it down to 58. Now, once again, these are all estimates, estimated revenues and estimated expenditures. So if that's going to come in line, who knows? But we know it is extremely thin.
Okay, Matt,
Now-
before we continue, I know there was a motion. Do I have a second before we continue discussion? I'm sorry. I have a second. Nobody, then the motion dies. Do I have another motion?
I'll make a motion to keep the same tax rate that we had this fiscal year, a 52.37, which is $523.70 per $100,000 value.
Second.
Okay, the motion and a second. Okay,
And what are the results of that, Matt?
Well, that would effectively raise it by approximately $420,000.
And so how many days would that give us?
Well, that would give us approximately 10 more days, so that would take us above that. If no new expenditure.
10 more days being,
10 more days, that would give us around 69 days. Correct.
okay.
If all the numbers come out.
If all the numbers come in correct.
I got a question. If for some reason we go through this budget and we can pick stuff out in order to deduct funds from this, by setting the tax rate at the 52.37, would we still have, and if we go through the 2 hearings, but we figure out later on that we saved some money, could we still come down without having another, could we come down without having to go through this process again?
I believe you have to go through your public hearings again.
Mm-hmm.
Even though you're coming down?
Yes.
Yeah.
There is nothing statutorily that says yes or no, but the safest route would be to do the process all over again. However, there have been situations when some counties have done that. But as we learned last week, just by lowering your tax rate doesn't mean there's not going to be public outcry.
But what I'm saying, though, is because of what I've read, and I'm not saying to do it, I'm saying we'll set it like this, but if something was to come up and say, we could cut here, we could cut there, and then we could go back and justify lowering the 2 cents because we had enough cut, would we have to go through this process again? Because what I was reading doesn't say that you must. Shall. If shall is the word.
It doesn't say you do, but I don't know, to be honest with you.
To be on the safe side, I think I would still like to have public hearings the way we said it, because whatever the state says you have to, and then we have to go back all over again. So to be on the safe side, I think you should have public hearings.
We're running out of time.
Yeah.
Correct, we are.
This is going to require 2 public hearings.
This
Right.
will, yes.
Right.
Plus, we still have to have budget hearings.
We have to have 1 budget hearing, yes.
And we're on the 10th of the month, so
Mhm.
we're running out of time.
And the budget hearing can be done the day that you do pass the budget.
Yeah.
It's not,
I mean, there's still time to do it, it's just, we're
Mhm.
going to be cutting it close.
now, if we thought that there's something we can go and cut and get there, is there something that we can do right now?
We don't have anything on here to discuss the budget.
Okay. All right, there's a motion to set the tax rate at 52.37, which was like the similar as last year. No 2 cents deduction, no up 2 cents, it's the same thing. And the second. Any more discussion? Okay, if not, all those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed?
Aye.
4-1. Thank you, so we'll leave it at the same tax rate. Now, the two public hearings, I think we have one on Wednesday
That's for the old one.
That's for the old one.
Yeah.
for the old one.
You can cancel
We
one.
have to get notice.
Okay.
There is notice. I mean, we were talking about the second one, you're talking about this one. We need to
This
get-
one that we just
Yeah,
did,
this
you have
one
to
we
set
did
notice
seven.
for 7
For
days.
7 days.
So it'll be next Monday.
You could, or a later date.
Wednesday,
Whatever you guys
we have
want.
Do we have it Wednesday at the same time as the commissioners meeting,
Yeah, you can.
public hearing?
Is it
Okay.
7 on the first one and then 3 days after that for the second one?
Well, just no sooner than 3 days. It can be whenever. And then after you have the second one, you have to pass the tax rate within 14 days. So it's,
Okay, so if you have one on the 19th, which is on Wednesday,
Then you
Wednesday,
could have the following one on Monday, the following Monday.
on the 24th.
that'll work.
And then you could do set the hearing and the budget for that week or the following week.
Yeah.
Judge,
Yes.
is there any way, one of those hearings, we can have them in the afternoon?
Yeah. Yeah, we can,
The 19th is a regular meeting, so the 24th will be in the afternoon.
24th would be in the afternoon.
24?
What time? 6?
Have it at
5?
5.
No, 6 be better. People get off work at 5 and so they can make it to
So is
the...
that your motion on the 19th regular time?
Yes.
Well, wait, before we go to another one, okay, let me,
We're on the same one.
okay, we're gonna cancel, I'm making notes here. We're gonna cancel the one on Wednesday.
Sorry.
Then we have the 19th, we have the regular meeting, and we have the first hearing. But, is that correct?
Yes.
And then the 24th, we have another hearing, would be at 6 PM.
Yes.
Okay, am I right on that?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, Judge.
right. Right. So now there's, do you want to put that as a motion?
Yes,
Commissioner?
sir, form of motion.
Both of them? The 19th and the 24th in the same motion?
To them in the afternoon.
Both of them?
No, the
the first-
19th is on
19th
a
is
regular meeting. It'll be 19th.
Yeah, on the 24th, the one, it's in the afternoon.
The motion, we should say, on the 19th, we would have the first public hearing, the same time as commissioners meeting. And the 24th, we'd have it on 6 PM for the second public hearing.
That would work.
Second that, Judge.
A motion and a second. Okay, all those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, all those opposed? Nobody? Thank you, Matt.
All right.
Next, discussion and possible action regarding the bid submission for 2018-2019 defined term purchases, commodities and services such as fuel, road construction materials, uniform, janitorial, pest control, and beverage services.
Commissioner, Court, good morning. I have made the summary available to everybody on Friday. Let me put it in everybody's box. Road material, on flex base, we only had one response, and that was from 90 West Contractors. On Vulcan materials, I'm sorry, on asphalt, we had Vulcan Materials as the only one to respond. And on oil, we had Alamo and Argonne. Of course, Alamo only provides the MC30 and Argonne provides the CRS2.
So we only had one bid on everything then.
That is
One
correct.
supplier.
Yeah.
Motion to approve.
Second.
There's a motion.
And on the oil to approve both since it's two separate types of oil.
Okay,
Second.
second accepts. Right, there's a motion and a second. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Nobody. 5-0.
The, on our fuel, there was only one, well, there was actually two, but, the second one came in late. So West Texas Capital would be the only one
Motion to
qualified.
approve.
Second.
There's a motion and a second. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, all those opposed? Nobody. 5-0.
Pest control, we had, 3 bidders, Gold Star Exterminators, MDK Services, and SWT Integrity. Gold Star Exterminators, $3,580, which is an annual price. MDK, $3,588. And Integrity Pest Control, $3,872.
Motion to approve Gold Star.
Second.
What buildings are those?
Owns the county.
All
County
of them,
buildings.
And how often are those?
quarterly.
Quarterly. I vote.
Okay, there's a motion and a second. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, nobody, 5-0.
Janitorial services, we solicited 3. We had 2 respondents, and 1 was after the deadline. De La Paz Cleaning, who's our present cleaner, and J.E. Salazar, which was the one that came in late. De La Paz Cleaning, $55,200, and Salazar was $55,000.
Mr. Muski's, Mr. De La Paz, or De La Paz Cleaning, how's he been working out? Any complaints, everything?
I haven't gotten any
They're
information.
actually here. I mean,
Yeah.
you can see them.
I think at the beginning, Commissioner, they were, because of the new job, they were, but once they got the hang of it, they're here every day.
Okay.
Motion to approve, De La Paz.
Second.
Motion and a second. All those in favor indicate by saying aye. Aye. All those opposed, nobody, 5-0.
On coffee service, we sent 4 invitations out and received 2. One from Dakota, 60 cents a packet, and DS Waters, $1 for a packet.
What's our annual cost on this that we spend on coffee and water, countywide?
I can't tell you that. I have to go back, because some people buy it out of their office supplies, and we actually have to go. It's mixed in with other stuff from
Do we
Walmart.
want to continue buying coffee and water?
You've had quite a bit of rain lately.
I've heard a lot of
I make a motion that Cody be approved.
I've heard a lot of complaints of people of using tax money to buy coffee and water.
Okay, there's a motion for Cody, coffee. Need a second?
I'll second.
Second.
Is that for both of these, the coffee and the water?
No, this is just coffee.
Oh, okay.
Okay, there's a motion and a second. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? 5-0. Okay, the water.
Water service, 3 packets went out to return DS Waters at, $5 for the 5-gallon, bottles, and Culligan at $7 per bottle.
I make a motion the $5 one be accepted.
Second.
Motion and a second. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Nobody, 5-0.
Uniform services, we had sent 4 packets out, and 2 of them were returned, and one of those 2 was late. UniFirst, with an annual cost of $5,460, and Cintas was late and also emailed, which
Wait a
was
minute.
required.
It's an annual cost of $5,000.
That's what it came out to be, based
For the
on
entire county?
7,800 shirts and 7,800 jeans. That's our standard. They're 16 cents, and
What is this
36
added
cents.
fees?
That would be environmental fees, energy fees, stops. That's where CTES came back and
$11,000?
said, yeah, that's per stop, they charge you $25. So we have 9 stops a week.
Wow.
52 weeks, that's what it came out to be. And UniFirst charges $3 an invoice, which turns out to be $3 a stop, basically, because each stop is an invoice.
Motion to approve UniFirst.
Second.
There's a motion and a second. All those in favor indicate by saying aye. Aye. All those opposed? Nobody, 5-0.
I'm done. Thank you.
Thank you. Go to item number 6, discussion possible action to approve purchase of a tractor at a subtotal of $44,498.20 for precinct 2 using 2016 tax notes.
This is a tractor and a shredder. I'd like to make a motion, sir.
Is that a motion?
Yes, sir, I'd like to make a
Second.
motion.
Has a motion and a second. Any discussion? If not, all those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Nobody, 5-0. Nothing else? Meeting is adjourned.